Welcome back with another major market breakdown, straight Forex for y'all. If this is your first time viewing, welcome. If you're returning, I hope you're ready for a little surprise. Um, Bam! That's the Nas trade from if you were on the live session earlier this week. We caught that entry. Um, it was really for scalpers. Like honestly, as you can see, like I dropped two plays. This is the first play here. Um, the second play, I thought that after it did this, it was gonna beam back up here more, so I had dropped that. But she's still falling, and it kind of goes well with the start of this week's breakdown video. Let me turn that gain down some so you can't hear my nieces in the background. There we go. But yeah, uh, I'll be looking for Nasdaq to continue selling a little bit more, kind of give us a little bit of a U shape. I think I mentioned it on the live session that I wanted her to come down and kind of consolidate a little bit, at least at this little pivot area, I guess you can call it. At the very least. So still looking for that to continue lower before finding some support and maybe going back to test the highs again, depending on what we get. Um, and if I'm being honest, she could definitely say screw that and slide below this low and find some support down here instead. I like this pivot point here for a buy as well, so I'll just so y'all can really see what I'm talking about. I like that level there and this level there for potential buy areas on the Nasdaq. Let's take a look at the news though before we get into too much charting. Um, we don't have much. I don't think we have much going on this week. Um, Cook is gonna speak. I think we're probably as far as like my actual like I'm still gonna go through all the regular major pairs that we do, but I just want to let you know in my live account I'm probably gonna shift a little bit away from the USD for like maybe a week or two, um, just because I just want to see what price wants to do in these areas that we're in, and I just want to see more catalysts, and there's just not too much catalyst going on. Um, right now for the USD, everything's kind of like not cooling off, but chilling out just a little bit. So, yeah, we're gonna take a look at some markets. I don't think that. I mean, actually, I think because we're gonna look at NZD CAD. NZD CAD is gonna be the trade, probably the trade of the month. Um, the way it's looking. But we're gonna pull it up and talk about it. But first, let's get through our regulars. You feel me? Let's get through our regulars. Let's look at the euro dollar. Um, so she didn't beam as high up as I thought she would. She kind of consolidated and fell off instead. Um, we were looking for her to sell off. But instead, it decided to kind of like consolidate here. This is what was talked about on the last live session. We talked about this move right here on the last breakdown video on last Sunday. This was the move that we were looking for. It's the move that we got. I didn't trade it. I said I wasn't gonna trade it. I'm really looking for more buys, and for my buyers, if you're looking to get back in, and I know you probably are, I want to see price give us another drop back into this little gap right here, and then get a push up above, hopefully up above that high right there. Now we once we get above this area, chill, you feel me? and we start seeing like, more momentum, then y'all can start, what I'm saying, dropping more buys. Cause let's pull up our bigger time frame. No, tripping. We're looking to go towards these highs here. So, once we get above this green line here, we'll be pretty clear, fairly clear to go higher and boom this out the way and start reaching towards this. Granted, that's without any major shifts with the dollar, and I don't really see any crazy shifts coming. Now, granted, if they're gonna come, no Diddy, I would know. So, I learn about it all when everybody learns about it all. So, I'm gonna stay tapped into the news. You feel me? As you see, and we're gonna test it out. Now, everybody that's watching this video, I hope and pray that you've watched some of the How to Trade Forex Like a Boss series up to this point. But for all the people that have been watching the How to Trade Forex Like a Boss series, I'm going to mention a tool right now that I haven't given out in the series, specifically because I wanted to give you a bunch of other tools to use to trade first, so you could like really only use this as just like some little sugar on top to really just another little extra confluence. Now this right here is the currency strength meter. Now, as you can see, you got all the majors basically, and I only really use it at like, I look at it at before market opens over the weekend, and then I look at it after, like right after the markets open, and I refresh it because it's gonna change. It's usually gonna change a little bit, and it's not bulletproof. It's not foolproof, but it's pretty good for giving you a good general bias of what's about to happen in the markets. Um, for that week, and I'm a add this breakdown video into the How to Trade Forex Like a Boss series, because I'm gonna really give you a look at how to use it, and then I'm in one of the next videos we're gonna like circle back to it, mention it, you can see how it played out, you feel me? So NZD CAD, we're gonna get back to the majors in a second, but NZD CAD, let's take a look. NZD CAD. All right, we got our chart, we got our currency strength meter. The NZD pretty strong, CAD weak. All right, sounds like we should probably buy the NZD CAD, right? Most likely. And now with the currency strength meter, like I said, it's not bulletproof, and you're gonna wanna like refresh it while you're in the trade. Refresh it every now and then, like every couple, maybe like 4 or 5 hours, or every day, twice a day. You know what I'm saying? Like make sure you're watching it, because it'll tell you when your trade's about to go left, or when it's about to pop or something like that, because you're gonna see the strength change. It's lagging. It's just like any other indicator. Trust me, it's lagging. But as you can see, like I only really use strength indicators. You know what I mean? In my trading, like I got I keep my RSI down here, and then currency strength. Now let's see here on my daily. Um, yeah. So we got a descending kind of little wedge, and then a double bottom here, and I'm trying to see that clear all that, and it looks like that wants to do what it wants to do. I've been watching it build up for a while. I haven't been talking about it in any videos because it hasn't been ready, but I'm a real long term kind of guy. But this is starting to look ready. This is a good little bottom out for me that I like. As you can see, the only thing that I don't like about it is the fact that like the lows are getting lower on my RSI, and they're getting higher right here. relatively. As you can see, we got this big drop right here. So that's this big drop right here kind of makes me think, all right, um, that was the end of the divergence. Like, let me get a little. Like right here, I believe like price was diverging a bit, and then the divergence broke for the little sell. She sold off, wiped all that liquidity there, and went back into those zones. So that, it tells me it doesn't actually want to sell. So it wanted to sell, and then got down there and was like, nah, I'm cool. So I want to see her clear these highs here, and then like any type of like strong candles, strong bullish candles, like are signs to get in. We're doing the entries video on the How to Trade Forex series tomorrow, so that video is gonna drop tomorrow. So make sure you're looking out for that. Little Memorial Day drop. You feel me? Um, in a perfect world though, we probably get like probably let me get my draw tool out. Oh, I'm tweaking. Nope, still tweaking. um, probably get a. Oh God, I do that terribly. Probably get a little bust down into this area. Little you feel me? Another little drop down into this little area, and then we flying. You feel me? You feel me? Now that's in a perfect world. If at any point she closes above this line, with a strong candle close before doing any of all that, then that's a sign she's already there and ready to go. So that's gonna be the trade of the month, probably. Um, that's gonna reach. That's gonna reach for the stars. You feel me? But let's look at the rest of our majors. We already looked at Nasdaq. We already looked at Euro. Let's look at if you know what remember if you know what euro dollar is doing, you know what pound dollar is doing, and honestly, I just gave you what NZD is doing, so you know what NZD dollar is doing as well. Okay. Um, I wanna you feel me waste y'all time or nothing like that. Give me all the sauce. This is a big old head and shoulder. This is a big ass head. Look, it's shoulder, head, shoulder. Oil's falling. Oil's about to. It's gonna look like this. It's gonna do a. Oil's melting right now. So oil. um, that's really true. Like, there's not much else to say about that. That's definitely going seek these lows here. 71.53 is a good target for my oil traders out there. So definitely a great target. Then let's take a look at Goldilocks. She's about to fall into my buy. She's about to fall into my buy. I think I set this one up on. It might have been last week's breakdown video, but we've had this box for not that long. I know that. But yeah, she's about to drop into my buy. I have an order pending. I have a kind of a fat order pending. I ain't gonna lie for this little buy, but I'm thinking she may go a little lower. But she's I don't want to move my order. I want to leave it because my stop loss is mental anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, gold is almost ready. Give gold a buy. give it about, God damn. Get about 1,300 more pips. Get about 1,300 more pip drop. Get in there. Yeah, yeah. Get in there. Yeah, yeah. Let me stop. I'm, I'm playing. I haven't even had my light on. That's crazy. Um, that's crazy. I mean, like, I'm sure y'all can see me well, but I'm gonna just turn it on now, just in case not. Um, she bright, ain't she? God dang. She bright, ain't she? Yeah. Um, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin did better than I thought. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought Bitcoin was gonna literally do the opposite of what it did, but I mean, I was only looking for a correction. She just didn't correct. I wasn't looking for her to like sell off all crazy. Like, dang, shorty, you ain't have to show me up like that. You feel me? But I mean, listen, ain't nobody gonna hit every last one on the motherfucker. I'm gonna hit about 99.9% of all the bacteria, god dog. But it's still a germ. Now this was like mitigation though. No, like as you can see, this was pretty clear mitigation. You know what I mean? Interference, whale activity. As you can see, the whales were like and did something. So they kind of honestly, what they did was, if you want to be real, what they did was push price higher to do exactly what I was looking forward to do. Because if you look at the shape that I made. You feel me? Uh, Bottom out, jump up. And this is like bottom out, jump up. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't actually like genuinely wrong because price is doing exactly what I, you know what I'm saying, thought it was gonna do. They just mitigated like right after I, you know, drew this little hood right here for real. So that's really cool though. It's cool to it's kind of cool to see things like that in the market. It's like, hmm, it did exactly like, look at the shape. The shape is perfect, but the whales had something to say about it. They said, no, we want to do that from this price. We want to do this from this price. All right. Hey, okay, whales, that's fine. We'll follow your footsteps though. We are buying from here, okay? That ain't nothing but a chicken thing, nothing but a chicken wing. You feel me? You know, my chats know not to risk very much anyway. So, you know what I mean? Saying don't make us no difference. um, Not even just the chat. I say it all over the channel. Like every subscriber, viewer, everybody knows not to be risking all crazy. But no. We definitely finna see more buys on the bitty baby. Probably still come back and level out just a little bit in this area here, and then we slide to break these heights here. You feel me? um, I never actually pulled up the dollar. I talked about the dollar. I didn't pull it up. I didn't pull it up. Well, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. You know the formations that we talked about, subscribers that we talked about on the last how to trade forex like a boss video. Well, you're about to see it continue. That's probably gonna slide like a little bit of pass and then slide all that out. You feel me? And if I would give out targets, these aren't bottoms, these are targets. I'm not calling bottoms. I don't know when it's gonna stop. Um, I will be seeking these two pivot points right here. These are the safest and the ones that are probably dragging price the most. 103.85, 103.25. Okay? Cool? We good? Y'all good? Y'all straight? All right. All right, now, if you have a question, put it in the comments section. Don't hesitate and don't feel embarrassed and think it's a stupid question. No question is a stupid question if you're seeking knowledge, okay? All right? I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.